Hello, this is Dr. Vision, and welcome to this review of the Doctor Who series Season 12 collection Blu-ray standard release. Now, this is came out a few days ago, and they've started to release these in standard packaging now for people who couldn't get their hands on the limited edition versions, which came out over the last few years. I think it's a good idea, really, because when these sets originally came out, I wasn't it wasn't the fact that I couldn't afford to buy them. I just wasn't that interested at the time. But realizing now how expensive they are to get, plus I've started to watch Classic Who more in depth now on BritBox and everything. So I've got more of an interest in the classic era than I did a few years ago. So I thought getting all these now would be a good idea, because I never had the willpower, like a lot of fans do, to collect all the individual DVD stories, and that would take me too long now. And if I ever did want to collect classic Who, it would be in complete sets like this. So I'm glad it's finally come around that I can have probably about 26 of these on the shelf instead of 150 DVDs, individual DVDs. So yeah, should be interesting. So I wasn't sure how this would actually look, but it's not too bad actually. You've just got the standard kind of spine. It's just a standard kind of box compared with the other ones, which I'll show you. I do have a limited edition, which I'll show in a minute. So on the back, we've just got all the details of what you get on these. So these sets are very, very impressive by what they pack into it. So you've got the whole of season 12, one of the most acclaimed classic seasons series of a show in general. So you've got the likes of Genesis, the Daleks, the Ark in Space, and all that. So Tom Baker's first season. So restored for Blu-ray. I don't know how they look yet, but I expect they're pretty impressive. We've got all these exclusive special features. Tom Baker in conversation, that'd be quite interesting. Behind the sofa, so you've got the kind of goggle box things, style things where they members of the show watch their episodes together. Making of documentaries, 5.1 surround sound mixes. And then you've got all these exclusive cut versions from the 70s, like Omnibus TV movie versions. There's quite a lot of impressive stuff on here, really. For the price, for $37.99, it's pretty good, really. And if you haven't got one yet, it's great to be able to build up your collection. So, look inside. It's just the same as a case, but we've got a blank cover, so very nice. Very impressive graphic design here. Illustrations by Lee Binding, I believe he does these. Follow him on Instagram, he puts up a lot of his stuff. It's very impressive. Got the TARDIS on the back there. So again, on the original release, you'd have all this on the inside, which obviously looked much more impressive and stuff, but it is what it is. You can't get them now except at extortionate prices, so if you really want them, you have to go for them straight away. But you know, I'm happy with this. I can just buy these now. You know, I can get them and have them, and yeah. So we'll take a look inside. So inside we've got booklet. It's a condensed booklet. It's only 12 page compared with the 24 I believe you get with a limited edition set. So what you don't get with it is I know in the one I do have, you have kind of really in-depth sort of facts and biographies and production notes about each story, which are very interesting to have, but you don't get them here. So don't mind, you know. The fact you still get a book of some kind is good. So it's robots. Still impressive artwork though. Look, the Ark in Space. Tells you what's on each disc. You do get a lot of good exclusive content, as you always did. Genesis for Daleks. Revenge of the Cybermen. Revenge of the Cybermen. Then you get bonus material, which includes the exclusive conversation with Tom Baker. Then on the back, signed Tom Baker. So disc, so we've got a nice kind of flip design. So first disc, Robot, obviously. Second, the Ark in Space. Third, the Sontaran Experiment. Disc 4, Genesis the Daleks. Disc 5, Revenge of the Cybermen, and disc 6 is the bonus disc, which includes all the other extras. So if we take it out, then on the back you can see there's a whole kind of illustration of the TARDIS there, the classic console room. So that is the complete Season 12 collection in the new standard packaging. And now I'll compare it to the Season 19 packaging, which I have in the limited edition packaging. So as you can see, this is the Season 19 limited edition packaging compared with the Season 12 one. Obviously it's a lot chunkier because these are like real big boxes, whereas these are just little slim things. So it depends what you're going for, really, because these ones take up less shelf space if you don't have much, whereas these, you know, are quite chunky, so take up a lot of room. But it depends what you're going for, because from now on I think I'm going to go for I'm going to be collecting these sets that have already been released that I don't have in standard packaging, whereas but at the same time I'll be collecting the limited edition ones as they still come out. So it depends how fussy you are about how things look on your shelf. I mean, I'm not really that fussy, so really when these are aligned like this, they don't look too indistinguishable. Obviously that one's a bit taller and it might look a bit inconsistent, but I'm not really that fussed, like I say. So I can have them all, and if I can get some of the limited edition versions, I'm gonna start getting them from now on. So when Season 24 comes out next month, I'll be ordering that and so on. And then in July there's 2 more sets coming out. I believe it's Season 10, 19 in the standard packaging. So it all depends on your preference, but personally I don't mind. So the fact that I can have a whole complete collection of Classic Who on the shelf eventually, I'm quite happy with that. Plus buying these will take up less space, but you know, let's just put them that way. They're both nice sets, you know. You lose out on the kind of aesthetic features with the standard sets, but you know, there's not a lot you can do now. If you only start collecting them now, you have to get these ones unless you pay ridiculous prices, which a lot of fans won't, including myself. So that's the 2 side by side. So it might give you an idea of how they'll look together if you haven't ordered them yet, or if you're missing any from your collection that you're going to have to get in standard packaging form. So that's my review of the Doctor Who The Collection Season 12 standard packaging release. Like I said, 2 more are coming out next month, 5th of July I believe, which will be Season 10, which is John Pertwee, and Season 18, which is Tom Baker's final season. So I look forward to adding them to the collection as well. And it'd be just nice to have a complete box set collection of Classic Who to go on the shelf alongside my steelbooks of of the New Who series as well. So thanks for watching this review. I hope you found it helpful, and if you did, please give it a like and comment if there's any questions you want to ask or anything you want to say about the set. Until next time, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you for future reviews.